Gold and silver delivered huge swings yesterday. We have seen a good sharp drop right from the highs and now posting a smart recovery as well. While it is crude oil, see 58, 57.8 is it is respected, and what a good recovery it has shown. It is now seen at $60 levels, the magnet levels here. Remember, I had mentioned yesterday that 59.5, 60.5 is the zone in which it would like to fall. It has come back to the same zone. Natural gas yet again delivering a beautiful move, and already it has seen 4.78. But it is Nasdaq and Dow which is traded with sharp bearishness, and likewise it's FTSE 100 and Germany 40. Strong bearish momentum was seen, now trying to post a little retracement. So what to expect from these 8 instruments today? Where to enter, where to exit, how to profit, we're gonna see here with the help of charts and indicators. This is the first update for the day, and this is the only channel to deliver twice a day updates so that you can profit across Asia, Europe and US sessions. Subscribe, press the bell icon, do like, share and comment. Your every like, comment and share, friends, is a great motivation for me. Before leaving the video, just press the like button. Do share it across, do subscribe and comment. Let's start first to look into gold and silver, followed with oil and gas. Lastly, the US, Germany and UK indices in the same sequence. Let's start. Now when you look at gold on the early chart, see what has happened. The highs here right at 42, 45 levels. So you have seen a good sharp drop, then it is retraced, then again a sharp drop. Now it is retraced. Now see, this zone is again going to remain crucial here for gold, 42.10, 42.20. If you see it is staying beyond 42.10, 42.20 is stay bullish, you can expect a good rise from there. Else what could happen? See, what we had seen here is a good drop, then retracement. So it might possibly stay in box before taking the next move here, but right now it is not showing much bearishness. The moving averages have started to converge or move upwards again. Let's wait for it. Also look at the 5 period. See, this is retracement, one single sharp candle, it has retraced all the way towards the same zone. I'll wait for it to trade below. Now there are crucial support levels at 41.70, 41.60. Only and only if you see gold trading below 41.70, 41.60, trade this as bearish. Else it is yet not trading bearish here. Stochastic getting overbought. The MACD after a good sharp drop, waiting for it to converge crossover, it can deliver the next wave here. RSI is rising as well. On the 2-hour, similar observation here on the 2-hour charts. Couple of sharp bearish candles and a retracement here. It has come towards the same zone. This zone is very important now on the upside, 42.10, 42.20. Once it trades beyond 42.10, 42.20, I'll say till 42.40 be cautious and watchful. It is not yet to be confirmed bullish. See this. Also notice how it has traded, rise then sharp retracement, rise then retracement. Now on the downside till 4100 is not taken, I will not be treating gold as bearish. That is pretty clear. As long as 4120, 4100 is respected, it can bounce back. See, this is trading in this channel here where the highs are now aiming all the way towards 4280, 4300 mark. Stochastic is rising. See, the MACD after forming a twin top has crossed over and it is right now trading bearish. This is a slight bearish indication while the RSI is on the up move here. Look at 3-hour charts, what it has done. See this drop, it is kissed 20 period, bounce back sharp. Again, it is kissed 20 period, now bouncing back sharp. So one thing is clear that it has to trade below 4170, 4160 in order to confirm further drop, further bearishness. And I will say till 4140, do not treat gold as bearish because below that also 4120 and 4100 are critical supports here. But at the same time, one must notice it has come down to the same resistance zone, and hence watch out for the next breakout move. Whichever direction it takes, it is going to be a stronger one. I can definitely sense a greater hurdle at around 42.10, 42.20 levels. Stochastic rising, the MACD has crossed over here and this is trading bearish. This is looking downwards. It is not that it can not drop further. See, waves here, rise, retracement, rise, twin top is formed. It can keep on retracing, which means more bearishness here. RSI has come out of the overbought zone. Look at 4-hour charts. Now, when you look at the charts here in independently on different time frames, you will get definitely mixed indication right now. Somewhere it is getting support, somewhere it appears to be a good resistance here. So let's wait for it to take a direction. Look at the 4-hour charts, right from kissing the 20 period, it is trying to bounce back. But when you look at these two candles, see, almost a twin top. So it is very crucial now for gold to trade beyond 42.10, 42.12 levels, and once it trades beyond this, I'll wait for 42.20, 22. If these two levels are taken, I think we can look forward to a complete reversal. We can look forward to a greater rally here. Notice what it is doing. It is still delivering higher lows and higher highs. This is a clear, nice bullish channel. The highs of this channel on the 4-hour charts is at around 42.65, 42.80 zone. Stochastic has taken a dip here. MACD after retracing towards the top, it is now crossing over. Notice the drop, the retracement, and now this cross is over. Certainly it's a bearish indication, it has lot much of downside to cover here. RSI is also come out of the overbought zone. Coming to daily chart, see what we had seen yesterday is a good swing here. It has ended the day in a doji. Also note the preceding two candles are come was with the support at 4100. Now already we have seen a good rise here. See clearly gold is staying in this strongly bullish channel here. Now the support levels on the downside towards 41 70 4160 is pretty strong. That is also the 5 period moving average here. And if you look at higher highs, because see the preceding candle comes with the doji and the current one is now starting off with lower lows. It is trying to bounce back. So once it trades beyond 4210 4212, you can definitely stay bullish, but you have to also be cautious till towards 42 40 42 45, the yesterday's high. Beyond this you can definitely expect a good rise towards 4265 4280 levels. Notice what's happening here. After the retracement, it is consolidated around 20 and 50 and now trying to bounce back. It is possible that it can deliver a double top. But what I do see this as like this. It is going to deliver this massive flag formation. And hence today's move is very crucial. Stochastic overbought here. Look at the MACD here, right from hitting the retracement levels at the bottom, it is crossed over. This is still staying bullish and the RSI is rising. So looking at, before I give you the trading levels and strategy, if you're willing to learn this art of trading, be a part of my 35th mentorship batch, connect with me, reach out to me. My Telegram and email IDs are there in the channel and video description. Yes, you'll get all the tools, techniques and strategies, and you'll get the opportunity to just interact and learn how to read the markets. Be a part of the mentorship batch. Else also you can be part of my signals channel, where also you'll get the same besides the teaching all the tools and techniques. Connect with me for queries, and those looking forward to a trusted partner which offers you a swap-free account, lowest spreads, no hidden charges, easier transactions and easier withdrawals from across the globe. You can find the recommended broker link also in the channel and video description. Now what I'll recommend here is buy at 42.10, 42.12 rather. You should buy, expect it to move towards 42.20, 22, and I will say till 42.50 you have to just trail with 100 pips or $10 move, because see 42.20, 42.30, 42.40 and then 42.50, 52. So there are good resistances at every 100 pips here you will find. So till 42.50, 52 is not taken, you have to be cautious. Once it trades beyond this, I will look forward to 42.66, 42.80 levels here, the next targets, and then 4300 will arrive. On the downside, I will only recommend you to sell at 41.98 and expect it to move towards 41.90, 41.78, and if this is taken 41.66, very crucial support here. Then 41.50 will arrive and then 41.35. If these levels are taken, you can say it is reversing. Below 4100 it is going to correct sharp. Till 4100 do not treat this as bearish. Price can bounce back up again. Take your trades and positions accordingly. Now let's move to silver. Silver has shown a great swing yesterday, right? It has achieved the highs at 54.40, the second highest level what we had seen in the recent times, or all times you can say. And since then we have seen a good drop coming in, taking it all the way towards 52, now trying to retrace. Now see what's happening here after the drop. This is under retracement. It might try to keep itself within this channel. So now 53.40, 53.60 the first resistance zone, and 54.54.10 the second. Only and only if it trades beyond 54.54.10 you can treat this as a reversal. What's happening here? The moving averages have started to diverge again after a bit of convergence. But notice it has posted a reversal sign and it has posted a very good support here. So I'll say till 52.20 levels are not taken, you have to be cautious with the sells. Now 52.20 is a far below level here. Stochastic overbought. MACD has retraced, waiting for it to cross over for a buy. RSI is rising, which is a supportive sign for further bullishness. Look at 2 hour. On the 2 hour charts, after a brief retracement, it is back on the bullish channel. It is back to rise here, and now it is struggling to trade beyond this critical milestone. And if you see it is staying beyond 53.60 levels, you can definitely expect a move towards 54.54.10. Possibility is there. Moving averages are divergent. It is staying bullish, looking upwards. Also notice here in the larger time frames, you can find out this is how it has been trading. This is clearly a bullish sign. Now any drop below 52.20 and 52 today, this is the only confirmation of reversal. What will happen below that? We can see a greater correction. Stochastic rising here. See the MACD, since the crossover at the top, it has traded bearish, now trying to converge. Now trying to converge does not mean a reversal, because it has still got lot much of downside available here. RSI rising, trying to suggest slight bullishness. Coming to 3-hour chart, on the 3-hour charts, what we had seen is a support from 20 period. Yes, 20 period has offered it a very good support and the price bounced back. But what I can also see here is that after the drop, price would like to stay in this retracement channel. The lows at 52.20, $52 levels are very, very crucial. And on the upside, I will say 53.60 is going to be one critical milestone which silver has to break beyond in order to keep moving towards 54, 54.20, or in fact the record levels here. Moving averages are trading bullish. Stochastic rising here, the MACD crossing over at the top right now, trading with moderate bearishness. Remember, it has seen the highs, it has seen the never before highs, and we have discussed this in the drop here. The retracement is sharp, or you can see gradual, but it has seen higher highs, and hence once it starts to reverse, we can see a greater dump. RSI coming out of the overbought zone here. Coming to the 4-hour, on the 4-hour charts, you can see similar observation what we had seen on the 3-hour charts. 20 period offering it a very good support. A reversal sign has appeared and the first bullish candle is seen here. It is possible that we may see couple of more greener candles, and once it trades beyond 53.60, I think the possibility of 54, 54.20 will be high. And if at all it trades beyond 54.20, I think it will break the record levels as well. Stochastic at the bottom trying to cross over for a buy. Look at MACD after the highs, it is now crossing over, and this is indeed a bearish indication. RSI coming out of the overbought zone here. Coming to the daily charts. On the daily charts, notice preceding candle was a good swing candle here. Yes, it was outside Bollinger Bands. We have seen it closing at Bollinger Bands, and now the bands are expanded. It is starting to rise, and I'll wait for the day before yesterday's highs to be broken. If these levels are taken, you can in fact expect or it to move towards or go past double top levels. Now see what has happened here, drop, and I have showed this yesterday as well. See what could happen from here. Divide the move from here, you can find out it is forming double top, and now once it starts to retrace, what preceded this was a longer bull run, and what could follow is a steep bear run as well. We have to watch out for the next couple of weeks. The move in silver going to remain crucial here, because if at all it starts to reverse, we can see a greater correction following here. Now on the upside, 54.60, 55 zone is what you should watch out for. If at all you see silver beyond 55 any point of time in the month of November, you can definitely say that it can in fact go past, zoom past 56 or 60, but I think it is going to be very, very difficult for silver to do. Stochastic is overbought here on the daily charts, but look at MACD crossing over at the bottom, trading with divergence, supportive for further rise. RSI at the top. So looking at this, I will recommend you to buy if you see silver now above 53.60 levels. If you see silver above 53.60, in fact you can buy at 53.50 levels itself. These levels are crucial here for silver to break beyond 53.50, 53.60. Ideally beyond this, what you can expect, I will expect 54, 54.10, the first target zone, and if this is taken, then it will move towards 54.40, 54.60 as the next target. If these levels are taken, I think we are ready for 55. Beyond 55, stronger bullish momentum will be seen, chances for which appears to be very, very less as far as my opinion is concerned. However, these are markets. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell at 53.10, expect 52.80, and then 52.40. Once it trades below 52.40, you can still find a support coming in at around 52.20 and 52. Only and only if silver breaches this zone, it will find greater bearish move coming in. Then 51, 50, 51, and in fact 50 will be seen very, very, very soon, if not today. Take your trades and positions accordingly. Let's move to crude. Crude oil yesterday has posted a very good recovery right from the lows at 58. We have seen it moving all the way to a 60.4, 60.6 zone. If you recall, we have discussed this drop, retracement, drop, retracement, drop. It could retrace, and see it is keeping itself intact in this nice flag formation. Now it is very crucial for oil to trade past 61, 61.5. If these two levels are taken, it might confirm a reversal. But what's happening, I do still see this as a retracement, not a reversal. Notice the move, rise, retracement, rise, retracement. Bigger rise might follow with a bigger retracement. And thus on the downside, now 59 and 58.6 are the two levels which oil has to trade below in order to confirm further bearishness. Stochastic at the top, the MACD divergent and bullish, the RSI at the top. Things are getting slightly uh, overbought or just are at the top here. Look at 2 hour. On the 2 hour charts, likewise, after a good rise, it is trying to retrace. But I do not see this as a complete reversal. Yes, if you see it is staying below 59.4, you can take a sell, but then 59, 58.6, you should watch out for. Only and only if oil trades below 58.6 and then 58.2, you can see this as a greater correction in making, and then we can look forward to a greater down move. Stochastic plays comfortably while MACD, after retracing towards the bottom, is crossed over, it is looking upwards. This could be also possible beginning of reversal. RSI placed comfortably here. Coming to 3 hours, on the 3 hour chart, similar observation here. See the drop, the retracement, and you can also notice it might be this nice retracement channel. Thus, any point of time, oil trading above 61 and then 61.5 will confirm a breakout here. Be mindful of this. Any move beyond 61 and 61.5 is the only confirmation of reversal. You can notice it is still a nice flag here. So either trade below 58 or trade below 61, 61.5. Stochastic placed comfortably. MACD after retracing or dropping towards the bottom, it is now crossed over, trading bullish. RSI at the top. On the 4 hour chart, similar observation. Similar observation here on the 4 hour chart. See, falling back within the zone, which is definitely a crucial support and resistance zone. Now oil is struggling and trying to decide the direction it wants to take. Certainly a drop below 59 and 58.5 will be a confirmation of possible greater down move here. But what I do see here is a nice flag here. So let's wait for it to take a direction. Stochastic plays comfortably. See, MACD after dropping towards the bottom, it is now crossing over here, which is a supportive sign for further rise. RSI is rising as well. Coming to the daily charts. Now see on the daily charts what has happened after a good drop. Yesterday we had discussed that, see, it is forming a good tail and it can bounce back and it can get back into the zone between 59.5 60.5. What has happened precisely, it has achieved the same zone and now trying to decide the move for the day. Notice it is still staying in this nice sideways or bearish, moderately bearish channel. Any move beyond 61 will confirm the breakout on the upside and then we can see a good rise from here. So right now I'll see oil is still under retracement and is yet to decide the direction. The MACD here on the daily charts have interestingly crossed over for a slight bearish indication it is. RSI trying to bounce back. So looking at what you can do with oil today is I can recommend you to buy at 59.8 $60 zone and expect it to move towards 60.4 60.5. Now this is one crucial resistance which oil has to break beyond, and then the most important one at 61. If at all it trades beyond 61, stay bullish for 61.6 62 62.5. But such a sharp reversal appears difficult. Let's see, the move today is definitely going to play a major role today. On the downside, where you can sell, I'll recommend you to sell at 59.359.1 levels, expected to move towards 58.7 and then 58.2 levels. If these levels are taken, you can stay short for 57.8 till 57.8. There will be chance of a pullback, but below 57.8 do not think of buying oil. We can see 57.2 56.6 and then 56 levels as well. Appears difficult but not impossible. We had seen a greater drop day before and a good recovery yesterday. Today's move is definitely going to remain important. Take your trades and positions accordingly. Let's move to natural gas. Natural gas yesterday has breached past 4.8 mark beautifully, and see, we have been always staying bullish in natural gas and it has done 4.8 beautifully right from the lows at 3, almost more than 60% hike we had seen in last few weeks. So what to expect today? Look at the hourly charts here. See, what did we discuss yesterday? That once it comes out of this zone, either which is, that is either it drops below 4.6 or trades beyond 4.7, we can see a good rise. What has happened? We have seen it moving past 4.8 levels. Now what has happened since then? A slight retracement coming in and it is trying to bounce back up. Now if you see it is staying beyond 4.76, you can again expect it to move towards 4. Remember, beyond 4.8 only there are two key levels, 4.92 and 5. I would love to see natural gas trading beyond 5, my near term target which we have set. Those who follow me for long must notice we had recommended a buy since long. So let's wait for it to deliver this move. Stochastic at the top. But one thing is which is making me worried is natural gas is definitely trading slightly overbought. However, these are markets and this is natural gas. It can do wonders. MACD flat, RSI flat here. Coming to 2 hour. On the 2 hour charts here, you can see after a slight pullback, it is seen taking support from the 5 period here. Now I'll wait for it to trade beyond 4.7678 zone, and beyond this certainly you can expect 4.8 to, in fact 4.9 is quite likely possible. If you see the stochastic, this has taken a dip here, while the MACD is trading with moderate bullishness, the RSI is staying flat. Look at the 3 hour chart. See, clearly Nat gas is trading in this beautiful bullish channel, delivering higher lows and higher highs, and now seen taking support from the median, trying to bounce back. It is possible that once it trades beyond 4.82, it can deliver you a breakout move towards 4.92 and $5 zone. Stochastic trading with looking downwards rather, MACD almost flat, the RSI almost flat here. And when you see the 4 hour, notice more or less similar observation. Once greater spike, then a retracement, then a rise, then a retrace, and now trying to break out here. So possibly once it you see it is staying beyond 4.7678, you can certainly expect more rise from there. The moving averages are trading with divergence and staying bullish. Stochastic at the top, the MACD flat here, the RSI flat here as well. Coming to on the daily charts also, you can see this that natural gas is beautifully traded with the support, and also this is a clearly good bullish channel here. The bearishness is only and only if now if you see natural gas trading below 4.6, below which you can expect slight bearishness to prevail. Else what could happen? See, it has taken the support, it has given a greener candle, and now once it trades beyond 4.8, 4.82, we are ready for a good rise which could take it towards 4.92 and $5 zone. The next target, see, these were the targets for the short term which we had set, and I'm happy that these are going to get achieved soon. So yes, wait for it. Today's move is very important, and the opening in the coming week, because see, if it closes with the bullishness, it is close. If it closes at the top, possibly it might deliver a gap up in the coming week, which means it can in fact begin at $5 zone. Stochastic overbought, MACD divergent and bullish, but only worry point here is on the daily charts, things are getting slightly overbought. However, this is natural gas; it can do wonders. See, when it was, we have seen minus 200, minus 500, minus 600 levels. So once it is bullish, it can keep on rising towards plus 600. And imagine where it is going to go. If it moves to plus 600, the price would be already towards 5.56 zone. RSI is staying overbought here. So looking at this, what you can do here is buy at 4.78 levels. Expect it to move towards 4.81, 4.82, and if this zone is taken, you can expect 4.9, 4.92, beyond which I will be looking at 5. Yes, it might try to hit 5, but I think the upper is going to get difficult. Let's see, it requires a stronger will for it to breach past 5. It is possible that it trades beyond 4.9 today and opens the next week with a gap up above 5. So this is something you should watch out for. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell at 4.72. Once it trades below 4.72, you can expect 4.68, 4.64, 4.6. Till 4.6, it's not yet bearish. Once it trades below 4.6, you can consider this for a good drop towards 4.5, 4.4. But it appears it is not going to happen today, at least. So take your trades and positions accordingly. Let's move to indices now and start with Nasdaq 100. Nasdaq 100 dropped sharp yesterday after hitting the highs here at 25 600 700. Yesterday we had seen it dropping sharp all the way now towards 25,000 and 24,900 levels. Now these are indeed good support levels, and once it trades below 24,800, I think we are ready for another round of drop all the way towards 24,600. See what is happening here, drop sideways movement, and now it is staying in this box. So it has to come out of this zone, either trade beyond 25,700 or to trade below 24,500, 600 zone. These are going to get good support levels. Now see what's happening on the hourly chart. You can see that there are greater resistances available on the upside towards 25,060. So it is very, very crucial now for Tech 100 to trade beyond 25,06080 zone. And also on the downside, see drop, retracement, drop again. I'll wait for it to trade below 24,900. Any drop below 24,900 will be a good confirmation of for the next round of drop all the way towards 24,800 and 600. See, 20 period moving average is slightly far higher, and thus a retracement towards 20 period appears difficult, but once it trades beyond 25,06080, we can expect it to move towards 25,150 and higher levels. Stochastic right now trading bearish. MACD, since hitting the bottom, it is trying to cross over for a buy, but struggling here. RSI is staying oversold on the hourly charts. Look at 2 hour charts. What has happened? A retracement towards the 5 period, trying to take a dip here again. And if you see it is staying below 24,900, more bearishness should prevail from here. Moving average is trading with divergence. Stochastic rising here. The MACD has seen a good drop. Right now trading bearish. The RSI, if you look at it, is also oversold. On the 3 hour charts, if you similar observation here on the 3 hour chart, see idea this could have been a reversal, but you can see the resistance here acting very, very strong. So this is the only zone which Tech 100 has to trade above, and this is the only zone above which you can treat this as bullish. Else what's happening? After the drop, slight retracement, taking a direction here, trading below 24,900, you can expect it to move towards 24,800, 24,600 levels as well. Stochastic oversold here. The MACD sharply bearish. The RSI oversold here. On the 4 hour chart, similar observation here. See the twin top and twin bottom as well. This zone is very critical. Either trade below 24,900 or trade above 25,060, 25,080 zone. Also notice what you can see here is this could be possibly the retracement channel in which Tech 100 would like to trade. So it appears that Tech 100 might retrace all the way on the upside, but right now it is not showing such a strength. Right now it is staying bearish. The stochastic oversold, MACD sharply bearish, RSI at bottom. So things are getting slightly oversold, but it is not yet willing to give up. It is not showing much strength on the upside. Now see what's happening on the daily chart. 50 period should be a very good support, because see last few times you can see whenever it has tried to breach below 50 period, it has bounced back and closed always above 50 period here. Now again 50 period should be a good support, so it appears that price can still bounce back from the current levels, but right now it is not showing much strength, and thus I will wait for it to trade beyond 25,06080 zone. And if at all it trades beyond 25,06080, you can expect 25,150, 25,220, 25,300, and then in fact it can show you complete recovery. But right now it is not showing much strength. Also on the downside, I will recommend you to sell only below 25,900, which could take it further low. If you see the stock ISIC, this is bearish, the MACD trading bearish, the RSI is trading bearish as well. So looking at this, what you can do, where you should buy, I will recommend you to buy at 25,080 levels. Expect it to move towards 25,150 levels, 25,200, and then 25,300 will appear. Beyond 25,300, I think it is going to reverse sharp towards 25,400 plus levels. Appears difficult but not impossible. Yesterday we had seen a great slide. It can recover completely. Beyond this, 25,600 will appear, which appears slightly difficult. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry at 25,900. Expect 25,846, 25,786, and then 25,710. Once it trades below 25,710, stay short for 25,600, and then 25,500, the critical support zone. Take your trades and positions accordingly. Let's move to Dow Jones. See US 30 on the hourly charts. After this greater slide, it has retraced, now showing a dip again. I'll wait for it to trade below 47,400, which is a crucial support zone. Now see, this was the resistance, this should be the support, and I'll say 47,400, 300. This is something you should be careful of. Price can still bounce back from these levels. See, price is also trading with divergence from the 20-50 period moving average. Also look on the upside, the resistance here is pretty strong, and thus it is very important for US 30 to trade beyond 47,560, 600 zone. If at all it trades beyond 47,560, 600, stay bullish. We can expect it to move towards 47,800 and 48,000 levels as well. Stochastic bearish. MACD has seen a good fall. It can try to cross over. It is not yet crossed over. RSI oversold. Things are getting slightly oversold here. Look at 2-hour chart. On the 2-hour chart, similar observation. See, this is the zone it has to trade beyond 47,560. As long as 47,560 is not taken, don't 560 is not taken, 600 is not taken, do not trade this as bullish, beyond which you can definitely expect a good rise. Also notice what's happening. I do see this as possible, this channel here, and as long as now 47,300 is not taken, you have to be cautious with the sells. The bearish will prevail once it trades below 47,300 and 200. I think the direct landing should be at 47,000. Though the stochastic is so oversold, the MACD is also trading with sharp bearishness. Wait for a little retracement, wait for a crossover. Till the time it fails to crossover, do not treat this as bullish here. RSI at bottom. Look at 3-hour chart. Similar observation. Double top trying to show pullback. It can still reverse, but I'll say the buying entry has to be only above 47,560, 600 zone. Things are getting oversold here, but the MACD is still bearish. The RSI is at bottom. On the 4-hour chart, similar observation on the 4-hour chart, trend top is very crucial, and now it is looking downwards. A move beyond 47,560 will only confirm further bullishness. While if you see it is staying below 47,400, take a sell for 47, 320, 47,200. Below 47,200, greater correction to follow. Things are oversold, but look at MACD is still looking downwards, more bearishness to follow. RSI taking a dip. Coming to daily, on the daily chart, similar observations since the twin top, we have seen a great fall coming in and it is still staying bullish. I'll wait for it to trade below 47,400, 47,300 levels, which will confirm further down move, and then possibly it would like to erase the gains since here and move below 47,000. Let's watch out the move today. Stock IST taking a dip here, the MACD crossing over for sell, RSI taking a dip here as well. So looking at this, the buying entry today in US 30 is only if you see it is staying beyond 47,560. Expect it to move towards 47,620, 47,700, and then I will look at 47,800. Once it stays above 47,800, I think 48,000 to follow here. But till then, do not treat this as bullish here. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell at 47,400. Expect 47,300, 47,200. Once it trades below 47,000, stay short. Once it trades below 47,200, stay short for 47,000 and lower levels. Let's see, the direction it takes today is definitely going to remain very crucial. Take your trades accordingly. Let's move to Germany 40 and FTSE 100. Germany 40 has shown a greater dip right from the highs at 24,500. We have seen it moving all the way towards 23,900 levels here and now trying to consolidate a bit here. It can still bounce back. See, it is trading with the support at 24,070. I'll definitely watch out for if it again trades above 24,120, 24,140 zone, which will confirm the next move possibly towards 24,200, 263, 20 and 400. But right now it is struggling here. Right now it is not showing much strength. Stochastic bearish. The MACD is crossed over for the buys. The RSI is flat. So this is the scene on the daily charts. But when you look at the hourly charts, what has happened? A good slide coming to the support zone. And this is the zone from where it has seen the bounce back earlier as well. And it might try to bounce back from this zone. Let's watch out. And if you see it is staying definitely beyond 24 120 140, you can definitely stay bullish. In fact, about 24 100 itself, you can buy the DAX here. 100 120 should be a good resistance. Moving average is crossing over here. It's a slight bearish sign. Stochastic taking a dip here. The MACD also taking the dip, trying to cross over. This is a supportive sign for further rise. RSI coming out of the oversold zone. Look at 2 hour. What has happened on the 2 hour charts? Triple bottom trying to bounce back. If you see it is staying above 24 100 120, possibly we'll see it for 24 160, 24 200, 250, and then higher levels here. It can completely recover as well. Stochastic rising. The MACD has seen a good dip, trying to converge crossover for a buy. RSI flat. On the 3 hour, it is very important for the DAX to trade beyond 24 120 140 zone. See, triple bottom is done, and now once it recovers from here, trades about 24 120 140, we can expect a good move towards 24 200 260, or in fact higher levels. Moving averages are still in green. Stochastic rising, while the MACD is the one which is traded bearish here, looking downwards. RSI is also suggestive of slight bearishness. Likewise, on the 4 hour chart, see twin bottom, so possibly a breakout can be expected. 24 150 160 can be seen here, but I'll see. Wait for 24 200 260 levels in order to confirm further bullishness. The look at the MACD crossing over here at the top, trading bearish. RSI is staying flat. On the daily charts, also see higher lows here, higher highs here. Once it trades beyond 24 200 260, I think the pull on the upside will be strong. It can again keep on moving towards 24 400. Let's wait for the move today. Stochastic taking a dip here. The MACD crossed over and trading bullish. RSI is staying flat. So looking at this, what you can do, I'll recommend you to buy if you see it is staying beyond 24 100 levels. Be cautious till towards 24 140, and if this is taken, stay bullish for 24 200, 24 260, and then 24 320 levels. Beyond this, 24 400 will arrive. Yes, once it trades beyond this zone, the bulls will try to pull the prices higher. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell if you see it is staying below 24,000 levels. Expect 23 960, 23 900. Once it trades below 23 900, 23 800 will be seen, and then a greater correction towards 23 600 will be seen. I do not expect such a move, but yes, these are markets. Trade accordingly. Let's move to FTSE. FTSE 100 has shown a great drop right from the top. We have seen it price coming all the way now towards 97.40 levels. 97.50, 97.40 indeed is a good support. It has to trade below this in order to confirm further bearishness. Look at what is happening here. After the drop, it has tried to retrace and now trying to take. But look at the move here. See, this is still under retracement. As long as 97.40 is not taken, do not go for a sell. Now on the upside, 97.80, 9800 is again going to remain crucial, because what lies beyond 9800 is a good rise all the way towards 9850 levels. Moving average is trading bearish. Stochastic has seen a good dip. MACD has also seen a good dip and now trying to bounce back. RSI is also at bottom. So things are getting slightly oversold here. Coming to on the 2 hour charts, what's happening? See, 5 period offering it a little resistance. It has taken a good retracement, trying to take a dip here. I'll definitely watch out for how it behaves at around 97.40 levels. If at all it trades below 97.40, I think 97.20, 9700 will be seen, and once it trades below 9700, 9650 will arrive. But right now, I'll say this is too early to jump on with that conclusion. Stochastic rising, MACD sharply bearish, RSI oversold. Things are getting slightly oversold. Coming to 3 on the 3 hour chart, similar observation, the drop here trying to bounce back. Let it stay beyond the 5 period moving average. Once it trades beyond 9780, 9800, more bullishness should prevail. Stochastic oversold, MACD sharply bearish here, RSI at bottom here. On the 4 hour chart, similar observation here. Notice higher lows, higher highs, waiting for it to take a direction here. Beyond 9780 and 9800, more bullishness should be seen. Things are getting slightly oversold. We can expect a recovery, but not until it breaches past the critical resistances on the upside. Now look at the daily charts. What is happening? rise retracement, bigger rise, bigger retracement, and now it is trying to take a or create a support here. So now 97.40, 97.20, 97.100, these are going to remain crucial supports here, and only if it trades below 97.100 you can say that it is a reversal and a greater correction to follow, else we can still see a bounce back. So looking at this, what you can do, very simple, buy at 97.80, expect 9800, 98.18, 98.36, and then 98.50 levels. Beyond this is where real bullishness will be seen towards 98.80. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell at 97.40 levels only, and in fact you can jump in a little early, but I'll say wait for 97.40. This is going to remain crucial. Below this 97.22, 9700 will arrive. Below 9700, stay short for 96.75 and 96.50 levels very soon. I do not expect this, but yes, if at all it trades below 9700, stay short. Greater correction will follow from there. Take your trades and positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch and signals channel. Reach out to me for your queries. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. See you again before the US session with more updates. Do watch that as well.